Hello everyone, the name's Moony and today I am back. I do not know if I will stay back, but I am here. It's been some time since the last video, so I decided that I wanted to show you something that at least made me have fun while I made it. And I think a part of this video may be quite useful in the future for the storage tech community. Another thing is that I kind of found my niche, I think. I just want to make sort of calm, um, kind of ASMR videos for you. So if you want something to play in the back and talk about redstone while you wash your dishes or do something other, this may, or like you're about to sleep, I this may be the video for you. So let's talk about what is behind me and what it does. This is a dolphin. Well, actually, mine doesn't jump off onto the void. Usually, they always do that somehow. Eventually, um, now it won't. Yeah, talk to you soon. Anyway, um, what this does is it resets item timers. What do I mean by that? When you pick up an item and drop it on the ground, it starts a 5 minutes timer before it despawns. This is a mechanic for the game so it doesn't cause lag when there are too many entities, and also to just get rid of items that you do not want anymore. However, in storage stack, sometimes that is bothersome because you can't have too many item entities on top of a hopper because the hoppers have a cooldown on how many items they can pick up, and also they only have 5 slots, which means that if there are like 20 stacks of items here, the hopper won't be able to pick up all of them, and that may end up causing the items to despawn and you to lose your precious sorted items. So I made this. Um, this component will recognize when there are 15 or more. This is a programmable amount, but right now it's looking for 15 or more item entities on top of this pressure plate. When there are those entities here, this comparator will turn on since it's comparing to signal strength 15 from the redstone block. It will um, let this clock run and it will dispense a minecart hopper onto here that will pick up items and respawn them. The nice thing about that is that every time a hopper cart goes below item entities, it will pick up the oldest item entities, which means there should not be any item despawning while using this contraption. So right now we're going to test it. I'm going to input a double chest of items, and at the end, with luck, we will see no items despawning. So they and there. Uh, let's let's not talk about this. Well, what if we don't talk about what just happened, huh? That did not happen. That works? That works. Nice. So I am going to release the items. They're going to get aligned against the block. And now we will have this. So I'm going to do a tick sprint. We'll we'll see if at the end we will have all of the items in this chest. And if any of them are not in this chest, that will mean the items will have despawned. So while that goes, I am going to take the blocks off. So what's the purpose of this? First, it was supposed to go at the end of an MIS slice, which means, oh, it already ended, which means you'd sort a lot of different item types into the same place, and that limits how many items can be inside of the hopper. So that I made this so no items would despawn. However, I find that this can be more useful in other places, like in storage systems, the same way that Cubic Meter used a real dolphin inside of his wiring to not let any items despawn. So let's check. Yep, we have here a double chest full of purple concrete, which means the system is working like a charm. So this is what I like to call a mechanical dolphin, but it is an item timer reset. So I'd also like to point out and get your attention to this card yeeter. That's how we call this system right here, the sort of system that takes a card, dispenses it, and then the card gets killed by lava or any other way, and it's separated. The card comes into here, and the items go into a water stream. That's a card heater. So I had to improvise and make it like this with flowing water because I wanted the card to immediately start moving, and I kind of didn't have space here to put a curved rail, and neither did I want to. I actually sloped rail. So I ended up using flowing water to move the card onto here, and that causes the card to fall and to be aligned just right against this stair. This is a setup that is already known, but it's usually done with powered rails, so the cart is very quick. It comes here, gets aligned against the stair, and does the same thing. Well, going from this principle, I actually had something. Um, Here is a one wide AB tileable version of the Mechanical Dolphin, which means this does the same thing. However, I got the problem that I could not have the items. Oh, some water sounds. I could not have the items here and also have another one right beside it because the item streams would get shuffled up and you'd get wrong items going into the wrong systems. So I actually devised this right here, which I didn't find anything equal in the storage stack Discord, and I wanted to share. So this is the same thing. It's two card eaters. However, these are one wide AB tileable, and the shift is only one block below. You see the cauldron is one block below here. Yeah, so is the hopper one block below. And how does this work? Well, here you can see I'm going to throw this mud onto here. Um, if I push the cart, you will see that the cart comes through here, gets aligned against the stairs, falls into this rail, and the items are separated from the cart itself. This is repeatable and it can be done a lot of times. Um, However, the items are here, right? Um, And if we had two of these right beside, the items could fall into the next slice and into the next slice, and you'd end up having mud blocks in the wood category or something. However, I devised this to go along, which does the same thing, however, using water to move the cart onto the right position against this. This could be any block, really. I just find that the lanterns are a quicker alternative. So I'm going to drop this right here. Oops, I picked up the items. It's important to have this here for a reason. I'm gonna explain it in a bit. So the cart falls there, and we have the cart here and the items here. So as you can see, the mud blocks and the concrete blocks are separated. And if we had full blocks here and here, no items would ever fall and be um, be mixed together. So the reason why we have to have this, oops, the reason why we have to have this powered activator rail here is that during this sequence right here of the cart falling into water, for a really small amount of time, it's lower than this one, than the carts that fall from here. So it may happen that you pick up items from this one. So that's a no-no. And I actually decided to put the activator rail here, so that would not happen in any case, and I didn't have to mess with alignments and things like that. So yeah, that's the end. I hope that you liked this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Also, comment what you find about my new skin. I kind of made it myself. This behind it is to symbolize storage stack. I completely ripped it off from Rapscallion, who is a friend of mine, and you should really check his channel. I hope you liked this video, and we'll see ourselves in the next iteration of something I made that probably no one will use. Thank you so much. Bye.